older, I feel like I understand polygamy more. Like, I honestly, and obviously this is not the whole species of men, but I feel like most men are not created to be with one woman. Like, I feel like that's why it works so well for a man to have multiple households and not switch up. Like, us
That's
as
deep.
women, like, you know, like, some women can do it, obviously, be like, oh, I'll be with this nigga and then I'll be with that nigga. But for the most part, a man can really manage, I don't know how many, but 1 to 2 households and still be present in both households.
It's crazy.
So, like,
Black women get so upset about the idea of polygyny when we know that we greatly outnumber our men. See, polygamous relationships were originally built around building security, building an empire, building a nation of people.
They made things like polygamy really taboo for a reason. Everything they do, every belief they instill in us has a deeper agenda.
Like, I wonder if we ever sit back and just really think about, damn, like, all of my sisters deserve a man in the home.
If all the Black men with multiple baby mamas started to form a healthy polygamous relationship, imagine the empires and the communities that would be built.
If you brought 2 women together who both had really good stable jobs, plus that one man, which is the king, which is the leader, who also had a good job, you have 3 financial incomes in one household.
Instead of having baby mama drama and having a bunch of Black people pinned against each other.
Do we ever think about, well, what's best for the community? Like, what's best for the children of the community?
One of our bigger problems is that all of us don't think on a collective level. You have to have that mindset to step into a polygamous relationship. You have to look at the bigger picture. You have to be willing to build a village, build a community, build wealth. And I do believe that monogamy is unnatural.
If you were thinking a little bit smarter, you would figure the puzzle out.
65% are on the lower vibration.
They
so
are.
that means what? There's 35% of good men. So why aren't we sharing men? Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring it there. When are Black women gonna recognize that if we want a good man, we might have to share a good man?
I ain't nobody with that.
But you already shared before.
Say it again.
Sharing men is only necessary if that's what resonates with your spirit, not because the percentage of men based
Well,
on
it's necessary
that
for the community. We have so many kids out here where we have a one man, he got 3 baby mamas, and he's still dealing with all 3 of them, and they all mad at each other. There's all this hostility, and instead of just coming together and saying, hey, we all dealing with the same man, let's just come together and work with it.
TC, she pulled the math out. She said, okay, 100 divided by 6 times pi, good times 8, divided by 2 is not enough.
Happening.
I do believe that there are some men that need, and I can only speak from a male perspective, that need to be honest about that, though. There's a lot of men that are undercover monogamous, down low polygamous. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding what they really desire, and maybe they haven't really been honest with themselves about it. And then they're creating broken homes in the process because, hey, instead of telling this woman, hey, look, this is what it is. You can choose to deal with me or not. They're hiding, they're pretending to like her when they know that they're not satisfied by just one woman. And then there are women that maybe, if they're open to it, would make a good sister wife.
Listen,
A lot of women will act like they're not open to it, but then they'll deal with a married man. A lot of women will act like they're not open to it, and it's true.
Talk your
It's women in sister circles.
a lot of men have truly messed up what real player is. Real player is being able to tell the truth and still have your way. They think that being player is lying to multiple women and having them fight over you and get into it about you and you lying to all of them. That does not make you a player. Real player is when you able to tell a woman, I'm doing this, I got this going on, I'm dealing with this amount of women, but I still want to deal with you, and you giving her a choice if she wants to deal with you or not. So that's what real player is. We're going to put the real definition out there.
Do you agree with her definition?
Well, she's moving the goalpost. Okay, let's attack it. So monogamy. It's, in my opinion, I think it's a Western concept. I don't think naturally, and I'm not saying this is all men, I think most men want a variety of women. I think being the family man, I mean, it looks good. But then is that what most men truly desire? I'm not saying they don't love their kids, and I'm not saying that they don't love their wife or whatever, right? But I think most men want variety. And I think I hear what you asked me about. Do I agree? I think some dudes should be honest about that. I think most men, but the killer is this though. If a man tells a woman the truth, then he don't get no box. She doesn't act right. So then
some of them.
So his peace. So what I'm saying is I'm going to his peace. So if I tell
in order
the
for
truth,
him to have peace is for him to lie.
Yes, women like lies. Look, this video probably gonna get a lot of views, right? Because it's struggle love, it's toxic, it's cheating, it's you know what I mean. So women love that stuff, man.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
They love that. Now, yeah, but okay, but we know more time chicks be lying. Okay, how much times, right? A woman has a man, right? A husband, and then she finds out he's cheating. She breaks up with him. And then she's dealing with another dude that's dealing with women anyway. They like that shit.
Well, doesn't mean it makes sense. Does it make sense? No.
Does delusion make sense? But it's in a woman's head.
No.
Men love a man that cheats or that can't cheat. And I thought that was untrue. But when I interviewed 1,000 women, I maybe would start it and say, have you ever been cheated on? And I couldn't believe how many women said yes. It was pretty much every single woman. My second question would always be, did you leave or did you stay when you found out? And I would say 80% of the time, women stayed. Second thing, if they ended up leaving the man, they left him when he stopped cheating. That really shocked me. It made me rethink everything I believed about relationships and fidelity. It wasn't just about the act of cheating, it was about what cheating represented to them. Some women admitted they stayed because of love, others because of fear, kids, finances, or the hope that things would go back to how they once were. But what stood out even more was that when the man stopped cheating, when he became more present or started treating her too good, some women interpreted that as suspicious or even boring. It's as if chaos had become normal and peace felt unfamiliar or untrustworthy.
It doesn't make sense. No. But maybe she's moved on with the hope of not dealing with the cheating.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I understand that. I get that, right? What I'm saying is you're dealing with a man that is not committed to you and he's dealing with other women. And you know he's dealing with other women. He's not hiding it from you. It's just right now, I'm accepting it because I got no choice and we're just kind of dating type of thing. So you'll accept it from him, but you won't accept it from the man that's committed to you.
Is she accepting it with the hope of when they do become official, that now ends?
I don't know. Ladies, put in the
That's
comments.
what I'm trying to say.
Ladies, put. No, I'm saying.
I'm not saying certain things make sense.
I know
but
the
I'm
answer,
saying,
but I'm saying, ladies, put in the comments. Answer the question, right? Put in the comments what you think. But what I'm saying is that more time, if dudes be honest, dudes want variety. And if women, I think couples should have a safe place where, let's call it the truth circle, where create a safe place where we can be honest with each other. And it may be sensitive, it might be difficult to hear, but a lot of the time when dudes be truthful, if I met a woman, right, and then it's like, oh, I just met her, we're talking, and then it's like, I'm trying to clap some cheeks, you know? She ain't going, like, she can be like, no, what kind of girl do you take me for? Even though she's a 3 or 4, even though she's on that. So when I tell her the truth,
I think some women, if they value honesty, then they wouldn't necessarily go off.
But you said if. So that's
I said if. I'm not saying all women. I'm saying there are some women who value honesty. So if you come to them and you're honest off the bat, all I can do is respect that. And also you've now given me the choice.
And I didn't get no box.
No, some of them will still give you box.
Most will. Okay, some will. I agree.
No,
most
so I'm
won't.
saying if they continue to talk to you, okay, but then they can also, let's say they refuse what you said, right? So you was honest. You said, I want to hit it. I blah, blah, blah. Or I want to be with you, but I want to hit some other chicks now and then or whatever. She can say, refuse the offer, right? And I'm not going to cash in that deposit. But she'll go and talk to other guys.
Dudes ain't trying to play the game on hard.
I know that. I know that. But
No,
I said, so then it's a thing of lying.
I'm not saying dude should lie, but what I'm saying is lying equals peace. Lying equals I'm going to get what I want. I don't have time for her to do her crap because what's going to happen is she's going to leave me. She's going to spin the block and come back around anyway.